Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're doing a bit of a guide for the Misty Valley. I did my first impressions where we covered most things in it, but this one I'm going to go through the rest of the stuff and any concerns that people have been bringing forward, because the event may appear hard when you look at it on surface level, but you can actually, I feel like you're going to be able to get through it free to play for most people, so let's get into it. Okay, so we'll start out with the basics and then we'll jump into the concerns that I've been hearing from people about the specific heroes you need and the requirements you need to get the silver and gold chests. So, basics of it are, you go over here, it's in the Voyage of Wonders, you click on it, you're going to have rewards. This, you get at the end of the 20 days, you get one of those rewards, depending on where you are. And then the stone, the silver, and gold, you'll be able to get those daily. So I'm going to jump in and hit continue adventure here. Now, there's a few things. Basically, 3 doors, 3 keys. When we do the battle, if you just defeat the enemy, you're going to get the stone key. Now, normally on the to the left of the begin battle button, if you haven't defeated a stage yet, it'll have like a request help button where you can spend 100 diamonds and request that one of your guildmates or friends helps you defeat that stage. If they do help you, the best you can get is the stone key, which allows you to get into the next island. The event over 20 days is going to give you 20 different, I guess, island bosses, let's just call it. So basically, if you can get that one, at least you can get into the next one, and then you have to get through all 20 to be able to go ahead and get that big chest at the end, like we were saying. Now, to qualify for this event and actually see it, you have to be into chapter 17, because that is the first one where you can actually get stuff, but you can work up to there during the time of the event and hopefully unlock it and get going from there. Now, as we move on from that, if we go back into continue adventure, you're going to have to do requirements to do these. Now, we're going to look at a guide made by Shazam over on Reddit in a minute, which will go through more specifics on the requirements of these stages. But basically, you have a silver challenge and a gold challenge. And for each one that you complete, you get either the silver key or the gold key, which is going to unlock doors to get you to these extra prizes. So, for instance, I got the silver one. We're going to be able to go ahead and collect that. Now, these challenges get much harder as you go further, and as you can see, they start having specific hero requirements. So this one says Anarchy and Screg, and then obviously a four Molar lineup. And the Anarchy and Screg may be daunting, but as you go further, we'll look at the exact requirements later on. But there's things like you need Nakaruru, you need Ukiyo, but we'll get into them in a minute, because the key to those things is that you are allowed to use mercenaries in these fights still. As you can see, I don't have, the Lucius is in my team, so I used that Lucius to actually get this is the exact team I used to get the 4 Lightbearer heroes. So you're allowed to use mercenaries for these. When you request help, it's different in that the friend will actually do the battle. So mercenaries, you can still do it with. So any hero requirements that you have, all of those ones with required heroes have 2 required heroes. So as long as you have one of them, you will be able to hire a mercenary to be able to get through that little bit harder stage, which is very, very, very important. I'll put a run through here. I actually recorded me doing this stage before, just so you can see that it was the Lucius and we did get the prize. So let's go begin battle. Hopefully we can get a win, which would be, wow. We just got stomped by that Odin with the big teleport on the, yeah, we're screwed here. I think we might be screwed on this one. I was hoping this was going to be like quick and easy. Gwyneth getting ult. Well, is that definitely ain't going to be the 30-second run. Please don't lose Gwyneth. Please. Please. Dane, don't be annoying. This is going to be a simple demonstration. And the team just really wasn't having a bar of it. Alright, so we just got to get rid of this Thane and then we should be pretty good. There we go. Okay, so now you'll see the results. And we got it for achieving it with 4 Lightbearer heroes. Okay, so with that one out of the way, obviously we only got the 4 Lightbearer achievement, but we did get it with the mercenary. So now, to get the gold achievement, I've got to go ahead and do it with any other team. It doesn't have to consist of 4 Lightbearer heroes. There's no requirements like that on it. So I could do something like this. This one's going to be a real awkward one for me, just because the Odin does teleport my Gwyneth. So I just wanted to show you guys something with different heroes. So we've only got 3 Lightbearers. If we can actually, damn, the Odin ruins my day here. The Odin absolutely ruins me. I think we actually stunned him though, so we should be okay. So if we can go ahead and get this one now. Let's see. 7 seconds. Can we kill the Thane? 2, 1. Yes. Okay. Just got it. Just got it. Okay. So there you go. We've got the achieved the victory in 30 seconds. It says it has a tick for the light bearer one. We didn't use 4 light bearers, but that's just because we've already claimed that reward from the last time that we did it. And that is going to go ahead and open that gate and give us that reward. So you can use mercenaries for one of the fights, for one of the keys, none of the keys, both of the keys. It doesn't matter, but just know that you can use mercenaries. We are in this event for, 30 days? So there will be a few weeks worth of rotating mercenaries as well. So you've got plenty of time to get it. Now we're going to jump over to the guide. But the one last thing I wanted to cover while we're in the game is these portals. These portals will take you to any other stage that you've already been to. So for instance, if I go down to this one, and I want to teleport forward, I can go straight to stage 2. And the convenient thing is when we look at these portals, you're going to see that it shows you what chests you've got from which one. So if you can't get the silver or gold of one of the stages early on, the scaling of the difficulty of these guys is fixed when you go into it. So just let the days pass, do as many as you can, and you can always come back to it. When you have the mercenaries or when your team's stronger, any of that sort of stuff, just come back to it. You can just go to the teleporter, teleport to that stage, and then you can have a crack at it. So that's definitely something to remember. Now we're going to jump over to Reddit. Okay, so this is the guide by Shazam. Big shout out to Shazam, absolute legend, does a lot of work in the endgame community. But I'll leave a link to this in the description if you want to get to it. He goes through all the basics of it as well. Talks about 33 days. Different stage every 20 days, you need to reach chapter 17, all that sort of stuff, the different rewards. Goes through this, how defeating the enemy gets your gate, and then the certain requirements get you the other gates for the keys, all the basics there. And this is the part that I really wanted to look at. So these are all the heroes that you're going to be required to have throughout the time. So as you can see, that first one's going to be Anarchy and Screg, the second one's going to be Khazard and Cirrus. When I say the second one, it's like stage 2, we'll have a look in a sec. But those are the heroes. Take a screenshot of that. Know that you're going to have them, and they're going to be in pairs. So what I want to look at is if we scroll down here at the appendix part. I just like looking at the pictures because it's easier. But down here you can see day 2 is Anarchy and Screg, day 4 Khazard and Cirrus, then Flora and Olmus, Skrieth and Totem Dude, Nakaruru and Ukio, Mezoth Rigby, Torn, Isabella, Damon, and Shamira. So the one that most people are going to have an issue with, especially free-to-play players, is the Nakaruru and Ukio one, because they're both paid heroes at the moment if you want to have them. However, the thing to remember is you can use a mercenary. So if you're staying free-to-play, Ukio is not free-to-play obtainable. You're not going to get him, but you can get a mercenary copy of him. I just want to quickly jump over back into the game and just take a look at this. So the event has 30 days and 20 hours left. When we go over here to the shop and we look at the Labyrinth store and we go to the free-to-play method of getting Nakaruru, it starts in 22 days. So you're actually going to be able to get your free-to-play Nakaruru before the end of the event and actually do that one as well. So for me, I think it's going to be possible for everyone to get all the rewards as long as you're free-to-play, and you're still going to get the free-to-play version of Nakaruru. If you're not, you miss out on one reward. But in the end, when we go and look at it, the rewards are nice anyway, and if you can't complete a couple, don't stress, you're still getting a lot of good rewards anyway. But yeah, I'm still devastated that this used to say 180 purple stones and now it's 18. But these things happen. Now we'll go back over to Reddit and have a look over there and just finish it off. So like I said, the Nakaruru and Ukio one's going to be the toughest. Besides that, maybe the Mezoth Rigby, because no one wants Rigby and some people don't have Mezoth. It might be a tough one. Torn and Isabella, maybe for some people. Besides that, hopefully most people will be able to have one of each, especially considering you have to be in chapter 17 to unlock this. By that time, hopefully you've gotten some random heroes that you really didn't want from your stone pools, and you should be set to go from there. But that's pretty much it for the guide. That's pretty much it. Just 3 keys, 3 doors, 20 days, get the stuff, keep going. Don't forget to use mercenaries. Mercenaries, the big takeaway from this video, don't forget. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.